Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of August 2024, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cancer. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the moon. You know how I love when the reading starts with the moon. It's like, oh, okay, so we're gonna go in deep at some point. I don't know what that is. It's something that's not revealing itself very clearly, so when the reading starts off like that, I can go with my intuition and start going in all sorts of directions, but I'm not gonna. I usually leave it open for the clarification, and especially I want to take a peek at what's going on the surface here. So starting off the reading, you get the Judgment card crossed by the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're at a crossroad a little bit here. There's a very transformative energy at play for you, and you seem to be in a place of a little bit up in the air, a little bit of, it's not stuck, it's definitely moving. The energy is definitely moving, so it's not, you don't feel stuck, but you feel a little maybe blah, or maybe up in the air, or maybe waiting for a conclusion or a direction here. In your focus, the start, you're trying your best to focus on things that are clear to you in terms of what it is that you want at this time and things like that. Okay. The energy is definitely up there. This one of, ooh, okay. In the recent past, the King of Cups, this is a more clear energy that you're coming from, so a more aligned with you fully. In your strength, the Knight of Wands, there's a good energy you're dealing with here. I see you perceiving it as good energy. I see two separate energies that are connected to one another, but they're so individual that it's like they're split apart or something. So even though you're recognizing, okay, this is a good energy, I don't see that, middle point meeting between the two of you somehow. I see it energetically, I just don't see it in the physical. It's like it's not there. In the immediate future, the Ten of Cups, there's happiness. That's coming through here, an energy of happiness. Supporting this reading, the Five of Pentacles. Oh, that's why. There is a sense of separation here. I have no idea what that means exactly, but that's why I can't see the meeting point here, because it's not there. And the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's a soul connection at play. So we're definitely talking about you connected to somebody else, which soul connection could go from best friend to family to significant other, so it could be just about anybody here. In your hopes and fears, the Knight of Swords. I mean, there's something you want to do from what you're showing me here. I don't know what, but something. In the potential outcome, the Eight of Pentacles. You're working on something, actively putting effort into something here. So let's clarify. Let me do the Moon. For the Moon, you get the Ten of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Oh, okay, so there's love connecting you. There is energy connecting you, energy of love. And I feel like, whatever happens here, you're hanging on to that. So it's not like, oh, okay, we're splitting up, I don't love you anymore, fuck off. No. There's still that sense of recognizing that this energy stays with me. What I have in my heart for whatever the situation is true, is honest, is going to stay here. But I got to do what I got to do. Which I don't think based on this Two of Pentacles yet, but it's probably gonna get cleared up for you. Let's do the Judgment card. The Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Hermit. If there is a split, at play. The way things are presenting so far look to be quite reasonable, civil so far. It looks to be like an agreed upon kind of energy of, you go that way, I go that way, and we're good. Or it wants to be that. Or maybe you want it that way, because you're definitely showing up a little wobbly in this place. But let's see the Two of Pentacles. You get the Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. You're definitely taking some sort of action, which brings in a lot of waiting. So it's almost like, okay, you're putting something, you're rolling some sort of an energy, you're putting it out there, and then you gotta wait for things to happen. So it's kind of looking like that. And that's where you kind of lose your grip, because you do have to wait. And it's like, maybe you're depending on whatever it is that you're doing to show up a little faster, because who knows what you need it for. And it's like, oh, I still have to wait. It's not going to show up. Even if I'm in a hurry, I'm not going to force it to show up faster than it needs to, whatever this is, so that's the, okay. Let's do the Star in your focus. The Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Death card. I mean, I do feel like this has to do with you, potentially, if not you, the other energy, but one of the energies here, initiating the process of closing something off. In how you're showing up is you're kind of leaning towards this energy, moving at a slow pace as much as possible, as much as you can move this at a slow pace. Like that's your true desire of how things would play out, like slowly, so that everybody has time to adjust to things and things like that. Now, how it's truly shown up, kind of giving me a sense of, I can't do this anymore, I'm out, I'm out I go. Okay. But like in the physical, it shows up a lot faster than the energies are showing up underneath it all. So let's do the Knight of Wands. In your strength, you get the Page of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands. Slowly but surely, you're definitely detaching yourself from this. I have no idea how. Maybe you are friends with whoever this is, or roommates, or whatever, and you've already rented an apartment somewhere else, and you're taking one shirt at a time each day out of this apartment, so maybe they won't notice, something like that. But you're very driven towards the new place, towards the move. It's just, why do I feel like the energies are moving slower than, I feel like the energies are saying one shirt at a time. You're saying, pack my fucking suitcase, I'm out. I don't know. Maybe you found the middle ground there. I have no idea. Because it doesn't necessarily feel rushed on your end, but there seems to be a little bit of urgency to it. For the Ten of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment card. I mean, ultimately, this kind of I don't know exactly how to handle it, and I kind of wish I would handle it in such a way that it's best for everybody involved. Ultimately, you just gotta trust here when you get to this place that it will be best for everybody involved, because think of it this way: if this is an energy that doesn't work out for you anymore, you stay there to make them happy. You're like, I'm just gonna be here. You're sacrificing your own happiness to make somebody else happy. Do you think they won't know that? Do you think they're not going to feel that? So they're not going to end up being happy, because they're going to feel your energy of unhappy, and it's going to create quite a toxic environment in which nobody's going to be happy. But if you were to go with, I got to do what makes me happy, even if it makes them miserable right now, we're gonna avoid all the toxic formation of what this might have been if I stayed. And then ultimately, they're gonna be happier too. So, you just gotta trust that as long as you're doing something that makes you happy, even if it's nasty in the moment for somebody else, it's gonna work out for everybody involved somehow. I know sometimes it doesn't look that way, it doesn't feel that way, and this looks to be, maybe that's why the energies are moving slow, because it almost feels like you're trying to take it easy so that you find, that common ground with them where you can both agree upon, okay, let's split ways or something. For the Five of Pentacles, you get the Six of Wands, the Lovers, the Star. I have no idea what the fuck is going on here. As I'm seeing the surface splitting up, so what's on the surface here splitting up, you versus another energy here, goes parts ways. Energetically speaking, if anything, they're coming closer together. What the fuck is going on here? I don't think I've seen it so contradictory ever in a reading, where it's like, hold on, the energies are moving closer together as this physical split is happening. So it's okay. Let's do the Six of Cups for the energy that's hidden, the Tower, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, no, things are progressively, again, slowly pushing apart in the physical in this dynamic. Not in the energetic. Hold on. This is so freaking wow. Anyways, for the Knight of Swords, in your hopes and fears, you get the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Justice card. Yeah, you don't want to be forcing things to happen. You don't want to be pushy. You don't want to go, even though, again, there's a sense of urgency, you don't want to act from that place. You want to act from your heart, from a caring space, from, hey, I care about you, because it's true, apparently. So, kind of trying to be gentle rather than forceful. That's what you're showing me here. That's why this process is a little dragging. Let's do the Eight of Pentacles for the potential outcome, the Five of Cups, the Devil, the Nine of Swords. That's what I just described when I said if you were to stay, then you would build on something. Well, your premises would be, I'm unhappy, but I'm staying to make you happy. So you're going to feel then that I'm unhappy, and then you're going to be unhappy. So unhappy with unhappy is going to build on a toxic environment, and then we're both unhappy and miserable, and here we are. What? How did this get there? It had such a natural process. I think it's because of the energies. That's where people need to differentiate. Because you feel love for a situation, that doesn't mean that in the physical it's, if it's toxic, if it's not working out, then don't do that to yourselves, people. That's exactly what it comes down to. So as this natural process of separation seemingly is taking place, I see it coming right back into, yeah, okay, I'll stay. Which creates that. So you're back to the same story. It's like you almost completed this wheel that you've been running on with this. You almost were at the exit point, and then let's go back to where we started here. Okay. But anyways, let's see what the universe has. The Strength card, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. You're not ready. That's what's happening. That's why it's going back. You're getting yourself ready, through all of these attempts and all of, you kind of riding on that wheel there. These are just think of them as your practice time for the time that you are ready to break free here, because basically that's what you're doing. Yeah, you're giving me a sense of like, I have it in me. I can do it any day. I can do it today, but that doesn't mean that you're ready to do it, so it feels like you're not in that place where you feel like you're ready to break apart from whatever. I don't even know what the hell this is. This could be a job we're talking about. I don't know, so okay, let me see. Into the lonely woods. Find your night self. That's interesting. Number 21. Night, in terms of day and night. Right, we can be different at night. It is liberating when the peace and silence, the stillness and strangeness give us a chance to become something other than our daylight selves. Interesting perspective. Night feeds the souls who dare to dream with eyes wide open, who take their visions and create lives of beauty and discomfort, who thrive amidst the wild, the bohemian, the nonconformist. This is what your soul craves, the song of the night, for the night self to arise, for the unshown self to be made visible, for the tattered wings you've tried too hard to hide, to finally be seen by those with eyes of magic. The night will never be lonely again, for within it, you find yourself. Wow, that's fucking deep. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.